107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
We have the guy who actually kicked off Quake's House as our first guest. Do you remember that it was about a year or so ago?
Oh, for sure.
You were the first guest that we had when we kicked off the show. Now, I don't know where Quake is. He's out chilling, making my 10%, Uncle Charlie.
Oh, good. That's all good.
We got Uncle Charlie Wilson in the building. Y'all make some noise.
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah. So how are you on this Blizzard Monday?
I'm good. I took a picture a while ago, and it's shutting the city down. What's up with that?
That's crazy.
Days, what's going on with it? It's crazy. I've never been in this city where it was like this, and where everybody's like, okay, tonight everything in the city's gonna stop.
It's gonna be crazy.
And I was like, wow, this is crazy. I couldn't do nothing tomorrow. It's like, you got to stay in your room tomorrow, Uncle Charlie.
But you know what, though? This is perfect weather to cuddle up with Charlie.
That's right.
Get a little good night kisses popping off.
Oh, yeah.
You never know how we might set it off up in here.
I'm telling you, if you kiss me after 12 o'clock at night, we about to do some rollover time. We ain't doing no good night. We ain't saying good night to nothing. After 12 o'clock, it's going down. Kiss me after 12 and watch what happened to your ass.
Out here. Wait a minute. The weather got Uncle Charlie going off, y'all. So listen, we're doing Man Cave Monday. It's a Blizzard Monday. We got Uncle Charlie in here. So you got another album, Forever Charlie. We just saw you perform at the BET Honors with your guy Kanye.
Yeah.
And you guys are nominated for a Grammy?
Yeah.
Man.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's like another one of those moments that I had, I just never ever got a chance to do anything with BET because he didn't get a chance to get to that. When they honored me, he was like the only nephew, the famous nephew who had missing was Ye. He was the one that was missing. But, I said, if I ever get a chance to do anything BET and he's in the house, it's going down.
And y'all made up for it.
It went down.
Went down.
It went down.
All right, well, I'm
Trust
sure it was
me,
going down up in the studio for this one.
Yeah.
What kind of vibe are we on with this particular album? I mean, you go in, you perform, you come back out, and you're churning out hits. How do you continuously do it?
Because I'm serious about this music, the love that I have for music, and I still have the passion, and I'm just so happy to still be relevant and be in the game, and people giving me a chance to put my music out. So, while that's going down, I'm not taking it for granted. I'm gonna continue to raise the roof and raise the expectations of how music should be done. People are like, so what's up? I'm like, man, I'm just making good music. I'm trying the best way I can make music. And if I can make some really good music, the fans are gonna love it. It doesn't matter whether you're 15 or whether you're 59 or 6, 7, 89. It just doesn't, I just think that good music will stick around forever.
Absolutely.
That's why I named this second Forever Charlie.
It's spreading even to the younger generation. Have you heard that latest one from Bruno Mars with the funk?
Oh yeah.
I was like, hold up, what he been listening to?
Yeah, man.
Because it sounds. Seriously.
For sure, we talked about it. Everybody's what's all. That's where it came from. He knows. I mean, it's what's all good.
Right.
Well, he's a fan too.
Is he one of the nephews?
Yep. He's one of the nephews, and he's a fan, and that's just what it is. And we all talk, all of us together, just to put us all. Just consecutive on records. I haven't done yet, but man, I wish I could tell you everything that's going on in my life right now, but I just can't, But it's so much that I'm doing right now that's under wraps. That just, we just
when we'll be able to find out on
after this one we just gotta stick with this one right here. We good,
okay?
Because we Forever Charlie's right now, but it's so much that I'm doing on the other side of this coin. It's just, everything is good.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
The name of the album is Forever Charlie. Uncle Charlie, you've been around producing great music, doing your thing, and the shows. What do you do to prep for the shows? Because I tell you what, I get out of breath just sitting up in the studio talking. You be doing the marching, the costume changes.
Well, this time around, I was a little overweight spent for the last couple of years. I had back operation back, a couple of years ago, and then I used that as an excuse not to work out, and then I just had gained up a few pounds. I was just a little overweight all the time. Even at the awards, I was still overweight,
We couldn't tell.
But I mean, I was a little overweight. But this time, I'm down to playing weight. I'm 175. I got up to almost 200 pounds, and so the last few months, I've just been pushing back everything that I know I'm not supposed to have, and so I'm down to 175, and that's that's my playing weight. That's the stage weight I love to have, and so now I'm so light on my feet. You know, I'm that fan.
Y'all, he got some new moves for you.
Classic, middleweight classic world title. You know.
Wait a minute.
I'm about to bust you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be on stage fat. I'm going to be the only one out there with the gut. All of us going to be slim and trim and making the ladies. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. If you have not seen him, every time I see Uncle Charlie, it's like you're on your feet. Then you have the piano that lights up and everything. You got all the folks walking around the stage with you. It is amazing. Yeah. So will we see you out on tour? I heard that you're going out February 12th.
Yes.
Kicking off the tour?
Yes.
Over in Cleveland, huh?
Cleveland is the first city we going to. It's Joe and Kim and Uncle Charlie.
Sounds like it's going to be nice.
About to get it on.
And when do you roll back through New York City?
It's going to be March 5th.
Okay, yeah, at the Barclays, March 5th. So you know we're going to have some tickets and everything. We'll hook y'all up in a little bit. Yes. But meantime, shall we get into some more music? You said that you had a song up in here produced by Jammin' Lewis.
Jammin' Lewis called Hey Lover.
Hey Lover. How was it getting into the studio with them again?
Oh, man, it was like, that was my first time working with them. I mean, all of those years.
Are you serious?
Never got a chance. It was I got something else. I got a book coming later, in the year, but I didn't get a chance to work with those guys. All of those guys, it was just like the biggest producers back in the day. Just didn't get a chance to make it. But I'll tell that in my memoirs and stuff. But when we got a chance to work together, man, we was we was just loving every moment. And so it was just so natural for vocals and just ideas and everything to pop.
Right.
And they was just like that with that funk, man. Golly, it was just. Man, it's like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
And Uncle Charlie.
Perfect
like combination, y'all.
Yep.
It's Uncle Charlie's house.
It's Uncle Charlie's house. And I got Deja Vu up in here.
Exactly. On 107.5 WBLS. For those of you all who remember, Uncle Charlie was our very first guest up in Quake's house. And now he's back full circle doing it again with the album Forever Charlie. We've been playing some tracks from it. Tell us what you do when you're not in the studio. I mean, I heard something about you going to Jamaica. You know I'm mad.
You gonna go with me?
Yes. You see this blizzard out here?
I know. I took a picture a while ago. It's like I had my arms stretched out, like hey, and then after the mom gonna be in the sun. Hey,
I can't stand you.
I know. It's like I know you can't. I can't stand myself.
Look at you.
I can't stand myself. Jump back and can't stand myself.
Jump back and can't stand yourself. So Uncle Charlie, though, seriously, when you're not in the studio, do you bowl? Do you chill? Are you laying out by the beach? What's your relaxation?
When I get home from off the road, I'm at home. I ain't trying to do nothing else.
Right.
I want to sleep in my own bed. I want to lay around in my own bed. I want to lay around in my own pajamas and my own TV. I have a beautiful backyard I built for everything, so I can just and it's back there for me, and I just go and we just like, okay, this is where I'm going, and the phone does not ring when I get home, at least for a week, so I can just enjoy. And so I just like staying at home because see, the exercise and all that regimen don't stop for me and my wife. We work every single day, 5 days a week. 5 days a week, we're doing that because we got to trim you up. So she's been able to.
You got somebody in your corner. How long y'all been kicking it together? Like what, 10, 15?
No, it's going on 20 now.
20 years?
Yeah, this year is the 20th one.
Okay, so wait a minute. I'm only at 3 years. Give me some clues.
Oh, trust me. I'm looking at The Rock. Spent the money on The Rock. So he wasn't playing around with you.
Thanks, Uncle Charlie.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at The Rock. And I was like, okay, that looked like a Kardashian West Rock almost.
Stupid.
That's big. I saw hers the other night. I was like, and I could see it from where I was sitting. So I'm just saying that's a pretty big rock. So let me go on and tell him what he got to do.
Oh, right.
You keep it, homeboy. You keep it 100, and keep your girl right there with you. You know what I'm saying? When you working, when you get through working, you get back home where she is, and then when you get through working, you go home where he is, and you do that every single day of your life. And if you're having problems, that work that out right then. If there's something going on, you work it out right then. Don't hold nothing in. Talk about it right then and there. Get it out the way and say, now, okay, we done? Yeah, we through. So you kiss and good night kisses, and then that's rollover time. That's not really good night. It's not a good night. Talk to you in the morning. Good night kisses. Kiss me after 12 o'clock, and you see it's like, again, that's a good rollover time. So I'm just Deja Vu, Keep it real. Keep people out your business. Don't tell your business.
I like that.
Don't tell what's going on in your house to none of your friends. And homeboy, don't tell your friends nothing's going on in your house. Nobody will never know who's the weak, what a weak is. You see what I'm saying? Because once somebody starts saying, she did this or he's doing this, who's doing that, and she's like, oh, really? And then as soon as you turn your back, here she come.
Exactly. You're letting the little snake in.
Yeah. We ain't got no problems.
Exactly.
That's what you got to tell them. No, we ain't got no problems. Never got no problems. And so you keep it 100 like that, and y'all stay close to it. Because me and my wife, we go everywhere together. See, we all day, every day, 24 hours a day.
You don't get tired of each other?
That's part of it. You learn not to get tired of each other. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Because if you start getting tired of that, when you gonna move, you going somewhere else.
True.
So if you got to learn how to love your man every inch of your heart all the time, and he's got to learn to love his woman every inch of the way, and then there's no room for I'm tired of you, because once he's gonna you sometimes get on each other's nerves, but that's okay. I'm going to the kitchen get a cup of coffee, but that's as far as I'm gonna drift off. I'll see you in a minute.
I know that's
what I'm
right.
saying?
I know that's right.
And we back in there again. If you tired of me, just let me know.
All right. Well, we ain't tired of Uncle Charlie, but I do know you have to go. You got to get ready for your trip to Jamaica. I'm mad. But anyway, listen, as you're riding out, we know you're going to be on tour. You'll be back here March 5th.
Yes.
And the album will be out tomorrow, so make sure you go cop Forever Charlie.
Yes.
Let's ride out on My Favorite Part of You.
Yes.
Tell us about the song real quick.
My favorite part. It's like, you guys, what's your favorite part of your girl, man? And what do you tell your woman? I tell her, every part of you is my favorite part.
Look at you. He got all the words.
You better say that, because you start naming things. You're like, that's all you got? That's all you got?
Right.
Well, what's your favorite part, baby? All of you is my favorite. Every part of you is my favorite part of you.
Love it.
That's it.
Y'all put your hands together for Charlie Wilson stopping by Quake's house. Forever Charlie. Go get it. It's WBLS.